Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Spring Convocation 2026. Yes, my name is Julian Demke and I'm the University Secretary. Oh. That applause was not for me as the Secretary, that was for Convocation, I understand, yes. Convocation is really one of the most uplifting and positive experiences at the university. It's a time when we can all come together with a singular goal to celebrate the hard work and dedication of the students before us today. It's really one of the best parts of my job. It's a distinct honor to assist with these ceremonies today, and I'm glad that you are all here also to help celebrate this joyful event. As we begin today, I want to acknowledge that we hold these ceremonies on Treaty 6 territory in the traditional homeland of the Métis. We pay our respect to the First Nations and Métis ancestors of this place, and we take this special opportunity to reaffirm our relationship with one another and the land that we share. As an example of this relationship, Indigenous symbols have been woven into our convocation ceremonies, and I want to be sure to draw attention to them today. The honor song and our drum group represent the people of our First Nation, recognizing that the drum is the heartbeat of Mother Earth and guides all our journeys. The Métis National Anthem represents our recognition of the Métis people of this land. Check, there we go, as to where we are today. Most importantly, you'll see today the Eagle staff leading the procession of students and distinguished guests. A band of people, much like a flag or a coat of arms, and this staff has been created uniquely for our university. It is an inclusive symbol recognizing the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit students are an integral part of our university community. I will now ask everyone to please stand as you are able for the honor song and the arrival of the Chancellor's Platform Party and our graduates. Thank you today to the Whitefish Juniors for performing today's graduate entry song. We are fortunate to have Her Honor, the Lieutenant Governor of the Province of Saskatchewan, with us today to assist us in installing our new President and Vice Chancellor. I will ask you to stay standing for Her Honor's entrance. Once Her Honor is at her seat, the Vice-Regal Salute will be played. The Vice-Regal Salute comprises excerpts from God Save the King and O Canada. I've been instructed to tell you, please do not sing with the Vice-Regal Salute. Please welcome Her Honor, the Honorable Bernadette McIntyre, the Lieutenant Governor of Saskatchewan. I now ask you to remain standing for the instrumental version of O Canada and invite you to sing along in the language of your choice. This will be followed by the Métis National Anthem sung by vocalist Brandy Trond.
Forest on the river and across the western plain, as the white man journeyed westward to the land of the Indian. A new race was created, a new nation rose up strong. Hardship as its destiny, and its curse to not belong. In the land from which they came, in the land they helped to build, they found themselves the alien, found their vision unfulfilled. And despite their valiant effort to defend what they believed, when at last the battle ended, they were only left to grieve. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian. For the newest generation and the future ones to come, with the past to mold motivate us. It will help to keep us strong. As we build the Métis Nation, as we watch it rise again, our past loss is motivation to inspire our future gain. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian. Kiss G, merci.
Thank you. You may be seated. Well, once again, graduates and distinguished guests, welcome. I have the honor of introducing to you the members of the platform party that you see before you. We've got a large one today for the installation of our president and to see our graduates across the stage today. So I'll begin with the front row on my left, your right, and I'll ask them to stand as they are able. Herb McFall, member of the Board of Governors. Mike Marsh, member of the Board of Governors. Aptin Suafin, President of the University of Saskatchewan Students' Union and member of the Board of Governors. Glenn McCallum, President, Métis Nation of Saskatchewan. Carla Jessen Williamson, Knowledge Keeper. Linda Young, Knowledge Keeper. Norman Fleury, Elder. Roland Duquette, Elder. Her Honor, the Honorable Bernadette McIntyre, Lieutenant Governor of Saskatchewan. Scott Banda, Chancellor. Vince Bruni-Basio, soon to be installed, President and Vice Chancellor. Keith Martell, Chair, Board of Governors. Greg Fowler, Vice President Administration and Chief Operating Officer. Deidre Henna, Chief Financial Officer. Kim Kroll-Goodwin, Interim Vice President, University Relations. Baljit Singh, Vice President Research. The Honorable Todd Gowdy, Speaker of the Legislative Assembly. Julia Paulson, Dean, College of Education. Patty McDougall, Interim Provost and Vice President Academic. In our second row, we are fortunate to have a number of MLAs with us here today. Matt Love, Saskatoon Eastview. Nathaniel Teed, Saskatoon-Meewasin. April Chiefcalf, Saskatoon Westview. Tajinder Grewal, Saskatoon University Sutherland. Barrett Kropp, Dakota Arm River. Terry Brom, Carrot River Valley. We have with us our Chancellor Emerita, Grit McCreath. Tamara Buckwald, USask Senator. Scott Barant, USask Senator. Amaranta Sokol, Interim Vice President, Indigenous Engagement. Keith Willoughby, Dean Edwards School of Business. Sarah Forgy, Dean, College of Medicine. Danny Britton, Dean, College of Kinesiology. Brooke Milne, Dean, College of Arts and Science. Martin Phillipson, Dean, College of Law. Selena Richter, Dean, College of Nursing. Debbie Burston, Dean, College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. George McWeary, Executive Director, School of Public Health. Vicki Squires, Associate Dean, College of Education. Sean Murphy, Associate Dean, College of Education. And in our third row, Salome Reese, Acting University Registrar. Marjorie Delbar, Interim Vice Provost, Students and Learning. Our orators for the ceremony today, Megan Phillitree, Bryce Bulgis, Ken Howland, and Reggie Namache. Jacqueline Huck, University of Saskatchewan Retirees Association. Sarah Daniels, Associate Vice President, Government Relations. Heather Person, Associate Vice President, Chief Communications Officer. Chris Brown, Associate Vice President, Alumni and Strategic Engagement. Lolene Birdall, Acting Deputy Provost. Maureen Barassa, Associate Dean, Edwards School of Business. Nancy Turner, Interim Associate Provost, Teaching, Innovation and Strategic Initiatives. Jay Wilson, Principal, Prince Albert Campus. Scott Walsworth, Vice Provost, Faculty Relations. Kyle Scheifenbein-Guerrero, Saskatoon Theological Union Representative. Don Wallen, Associate Vice President, Research. David Stack, General Counsel. Ingrid Pickering, Interim Chief Executive Officer, Canadian Light Source. Corrine Schuster-Wallace, Executive Director, Global Institute for Water Security. And behind them, and I would ask them to stand, are members of the faculty and staff at the University of Saskatchewan. Would you please join me in expressing to all of those faculty, administrators, and members of our governing bodies our thanks for this work that they've done for supporting, teaching, and encouraging our graduates today. Well, we know this is a special time of year for each and every one of you, as today is the culmination of years of hard work on your part. And it is also a special ceremony as we get to officially install our President and Vice Chancellor into the role. Now, the installation of a President and Vice Chancellor is a symbolic exercise, particularly as this President has already been working in the job for almost 6 months. There are two significant pieces to this symbolic ceremony. The first is the oath, and an oath is more than a declaration. It is a living promise, a solemn commitment made in front of our community to serve this university and the people that it comprise it. The second is the vestment, the robe and regalia that act as the physical and unique symbol of the President and Vice Chancellor, binding him to this ceremony and the significance of what brings us here today. With us here today to help administer the oath is the Honorable Bernadette McIntyre, the Lieutenant Governor. Your Honor, the University of Saskatchewan Act provides that there shall be a President and Vice Chancellor of the University who is appointed by the Board of Governors of the University. In accordance with the provisions of the Act, the Board has appointed Vincent Bruni-Basio. As Secretary of the Board, I can confirm that Vincent Bruni-Basio has met the requirements laid out in the University of Saskatchewan Act to serve in the role. Therefore, on behalf of the Board of Governors, in your capacity of Lieutenant Governor of Saskatchewan, I ask that you come to the podium and install him as the university's 12th President and Vice Chancellor.
Do you, Vince Bruni-Basio, pledge yourself to perform the duties of the President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Saskatchewan as prescribed by law and by the statutes of the university? And do you promise to defend the rights and to promote the welfare of the university and the members thereof?
I do so promise. I do so promise.
In the name of the University of Saskatchewan, I now install you, Vince Bruni-Basio, in the office of the President and Vice Chancellor of the University, and I invest you with the authority and charge you with the responsibility pertaining to that office.
I would now like to call upon Scott Banda, our Chancellor at the University of Saskatchewan, to provide some introductory remarks on our new President. Scott.
Good afternoon, and thank you, Julian. Welcome, everyone, to this incredible week and this special day. It is my distinct pleasure to be with you here today because we are here to celebrate the graduating students of the University of Saskatchewan's class of 2026, this all as we begin our week of spring convocation. This week marks a memorable milestone moment in your academic careers and is a celebration of your commitment and achievement during your time here on campus. This is a time to celebrate the conclusion of a remarkable chapter in your personal stories, a time to share with those who have helped you and supported you along the way as you look forward to a future filled with endless possibilities and boundless opportunities. Congratulations to you all. This is also a special day in the proud history of the University of Saskatchewan as we formally install our new president, Dr. Vince Bruni-Bossio, as the 12th president of the University of Saskatchewan and begin a new era for the university. President Bruni-Bossio is an award-winning educator, an innovative researcher, a respected colleague, and a visionary leader. And at his core, he remains first and foremost a fervent supporter of students and an inspiring teacher who takes immense pride in student success, especially on days like today. Dr. Vince Bruni-Bossio earned his MBA here from the Edwards School of Business and his PhD in the Johnson Shoyama Graduate School of Public Policy at the University of Saskatchewan. He was presented with USask's Distinguished Teaching Award in 2019 and also recognized nationally as a 3M National Teaching Fellow in 2022. Prior to being appointed president, he served as interim provost and vice president academic at USask. He has led an array of important initiatives throughout his career on campus, including as co-chair of the Post-Pandemic Shift Initiative, in addition to his role as a respected faculty member, and all the while, he took on more prominent leadership roles that have prepared him for this moment, the time to lead the University of Saskatchewan. Our new president is the right person at the right time for USask. President Bruni-Bossio is an active listener, a strategic planner, a decision maker who leads with values and clarity of thought. With a deep commitment to innovation and collaboration, he has built a proven track record of successfully leading progressive projects, tackling the challenges of today, and seeing the promise of tomorrow. His dedication to advancing education, partnering with the province, connecting with industry and community has positioned him to lead the university's next major project, University Plan 2035. This new plan will build on the progress of the University Plan 2025 and the overwhelming success of the recent Be What the World Needs campaign, the most successful fundraising campaign in the history of the university and in the history of the province. President Bruni-Bossio will ensure the U Plan 2035 will continue to build on the university's momentum and rising reputation by creating a clear path forward, a collective identity, an alignment of priorities and commitments driving USask forward and into the next decade and beyond. As chair of our Board of Governors, Keith Martell noted, we are thrilled to work with President Bruni-Bossio to keep USask delivering on its mandate to be both the university the world needs and the university that serves Saskatchewan. At a recent USask welcoming event to celebrate the appointment of President Bruni-Bossio, the Honorable Scott Moe, Premier of Saskatchewan, stated, "You have our full support, the support of a government that values post-secondary education and the work and commitment you bring to this institution." And at that same event, Dr. Sarah Forgy, Dean of USask's College of Medicine, said about President Bruni-Bossio's leadership style, number one, Vince is a listener. Whether it's one-on-one or in meetings, He has that inner confidence to not be the loudest one in the room. He listens, he reflects, sometimes he redirects, but he truly acts as a mirror, reflecting back what he hears, and he also ensures everyone is heard. That is a really special talent. So as we look forward to the promise of the future, we're excited about the journey ahead for the University of Saskatchewan with President Bruni Bossio at the helm. From campus to community, USask is serving the public good, finding local solutions to provincial, national, and global issues. We are connecting research and discovery, teaching and outreach, thought and change, practice and performance. We partner with industry and we care for our community, educating the teachers and lawyers, the doctors and nurses, the engineers and business leaders that the province and the world need. Today we celebrate a new generation of knowledge, expertise, and research that will ensure the University of Saskatchewan continues to annually generate $1 billion economic impact that supports the growth of our community and province for the betterment of all who live here and beyond. As we begin this bold new chapter in the history of the university, we are excited about the opportunities that lie ahead and the shared future we will build together under President Bruni Bossio's leadership. Congratulations once again to all of our graduating students, and thank you for helping us celebrate this historic moment as we officially welcome our new president, Dr. Vince Bruni Bossio.
It is now my extreme pleasure to invite to the podium our newly installed President and Vice Chancellor, Vince Bruni Bossio, for his inaugural remarks.
Hello, everybody. It's an honor to be here for my first Convocation celebration as President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Saskatchewan. And we managed to get the robe on correctly, so we're all excited up here without any problems. Thank you, Julian, for that. I want to start by thanking a few people myself. So I want to thank the team whose planning and hard work made today's event possible. Special thanks to Bernadette McIntyre, the Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Saskatchewan, for administering the oath and for the warmth you've always extended to me. Thank you. Thank you to Chancellor Scott Banda for your kind words and for your mentorship and friendship as I've taken on this role. That means a lot to me. Thank you to the elders, knowledge keepers, and wise ones whose wisdom continues to guide us as we move forward. And thank you to our board chair, Keith Martell, and board members Mike Marsh and Herb McFall for your trust in me and for your contributions to USask and for being here today. Thank you. I want to say thank you to the many senior leaders here today, and I have to turn around and look at them. It means a lot to me that you're here. It's your clarity, collaboration, and leadership that guides this university with purpose. Special thanks to the many other people joining us today, members of the University of Saskatchewan Senate, members of the Legislative Assembly, including Todd Gowdy, MLA and Speaker of the House, Glenn McCallum, President of the Métis Nations of Saskatchewan, Abtin Safayian, USSU President. The USSU President, there he is, thank you. All the faculty and staff here today, Grit McCreath, Chancellor Emeritus, and so many more that I can't name, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. I'd like to call out and thank my wife, Jessica, who's up there. Wave at her. Thank you for being with me today, and thank you for the support you've given me as I take on this oath. So today's installation has a special meaning for our university. As Julian noted, the oath I took under Lieutenant Governor is more than a symbolic gesture. It's a promise from myself to this institution and community. The oath includes two commitments: to uphold the responsibilities of this office and to protect the rights and well-beings of the university and its members. To me, that means establishing a clear mission ensuring USask is contributing positively to society, and ensuring that we are taking care of the people who live, work, and study here. In essence, it means that how we do things is as important as what we're striving to achieve. So with this in mind, we're working together to develop our next strategic plan, University Plan 2035. The new strategic plan will include a bold mission for this university, developed by listening to the voices and needs of students, faculty, staff, donors, industry partners, and government partners. We see value in listening to these voices because these are the voices of our USask community. And it's my personal belief that the strong community we have in this university and across this province offers us an advantage to achieve great things. After all, it's through community that we create safe spaces and empower people to accomplish high goals. I learned the importance of community growing up in Jasper, Alberta. My parents were newcomers from Italy, and community is how they survived and thrived. Of course, life was simpler then. There was no texting, no Facebook, and no Instagram. Graduates, can you imagine that? No Insta. Wow. And more importantly, and I've learned this tonight from my wife, no TikTok. Even worse. Community was built by showing up, sharing meals, walking together, and talking face to face. My grandparents' home was at the center of that world. In any moment, dozens of people might be gathered around their tables, sharing a meal, telling stories, or simply stopping in to connect. It's because of these experiences that community is important to me and why I believe that community is a strength. And it's through these experiences that I learned community is built intentionally through care, honesty, and showing up for one another. So this week, as we celebrate graduates from different colleges and schools, we are also honoring the strength of this USask community, which you can see behind me and in front of me today, and the importance of this community to our future. As part of our community today, we celebrate graduates from the College of Education. For nearly a century, this college has educated teachers and educational leaders who have spread and shaped classrooms and schools across Saskatchewan, ensuring that learners have access to high-quality instruction. The college has also been a national leader in Indigenous teacher education with programs such as ITEP and SUNTEP, supporting generations of Indigenous educators and strengthening communities across Canada. Its faculty, which you see behind me, are researchers and practitioners advancing important conversations about literacy, mental health, inclusive education, land-based learning, and the future of teaching. And its alumni continue to influence classrooms, schools, and entire systems. As president, I thank the College of Education for its vital role in preparing people to meet the needs of learners and communities through teaching, mentorship, and leadership. And I thank Dean Julia Paulson for her strong and thoughtful leadership of this college, wherever you are. There you are. Thank you. Now, graduates, today we are here to celebrate you. We celebrate your accomplishments and your perseverance. We also celebrate that you're part of the USask community, and for this reason, we're grateful you chose the University of Saskatchewan to be your academic home. And as we celebrate today, we also acknowledge the care and commitment from your families, friends, mentors, and loved ones that have supported you in getting here. No one arrives at Convocation without support from someone. So graduates, before we go forward, please join me in honoring those who've encouraged and believed you. Let's give a round of applause for your supporters. Now, graduates, I would be remiss if I didn't point out you're graduating during interesting and uncertain times. As we navigate a rapidly changing landscape in technology, politics, economics, and public expectations, I want you to know that USask remains strong in its identity and mission to face these complexities. Our strength is shown by the fact that we have students coming here from 130 different countries, and our population of students is nearly 27,000. And each year we graduate 4,500 students, and 70% decide to stay here, right here in Saskatchewan. And by the end of this week, 4,000 of those 4,500 will have graduated. We are a world-class university with wide-ranging areas of expertise derived in part from our connection to Saskatchewan. Being in Saskatchewan allows us to complete work that cannot be done anywhere else in the world. As a result, we lead nationally and internationally in areas such as agriculture and food production, water stewardship, energy, Indigenous sovereignty and rights relations, access to health care, vaccine development, climate resilience, and the list goes on and on. Our strong partnerships with leading international companies in Saskatchewan means you students can gain experience from organizations that are shaping the future of this country and the world, and our researchers are able to pursue innovations with global reach. USask also has strong relationships with community organizations, not-for-profits, and Saskatchewan's arts sector. We also strive to be a place where all people are welcome. Through Upahotan, the first Indigenous-led strategy of its kind at a Canadian university, this institution is committed to advancing Indigenous knowledge, supporting truth and reconciliation, and working alongside communities in meaningful and sustained ways. We are also committed to ensuring that members of the 2SL LGBTQIA+ community, people of color, people with disabilities and accessibility needs, and individuals with diverse backgrounds feel they are fully a part of this community. As new alumni, you can be proud of the strengths and stability of this university and what it has accomplished in these uncertain times. And as graduates, as we celebrate your accomplishments, we know the world needs your leadership now and your resolve to make a difference. It is your voices now that will address the challenges we face today by shaping the organizations you join and the communities you serve. And as you complete this work, it is important to remember that your degree from USask is more than a credential. It represents years of learning, questioning, discovery, and growing. It shows your ability to think critically, to adapt, and to engage with complexity. It also reflects skills grounded in the spirit of this province, skills that we need now more than ever. Your degree is, in fact, a promise to the world. You see, one thing I've learned as president is that USask graduates are well known across the world for their work ethic, their leadership, and their courage. Employers have spoken openly with me about the reputation of our graduates for working well with others, navigating uncertainty, and bringing their full selves to the challenges at hand. This reputation isn't just about the skills of our graduates, it's also about the strengths and values they carry from this university and this province. So as you walk across the stage today, you will join more than 180,000 alumni from across Saskatchewan, Canada, and the globe who exemplify what education can make possible. And as you leave today, I want you to know the University of Saskatchewan is with you because, as I stated earlier, the University of Saskatchewan is not just a university, it is a community, and you are part of it. This community does not end when you leave this stage. You will always have a place here, and you will always be connected to the professors who taught you and the students who learned alongside you. We see evidence of our community focus by the many USask alumni who are big supporters of Husky athletics from wherever they are in the world, and I encourage you to do the same no matter where you're living, to tune in and check in on our Husky athletes. So graduates, this is what I want to say to you today. Despite the challenges our society faces, I am filled with hope because of you. I know your time at the University of Saskatchewan has provided you with important skills grounded in real experience and real relationships. I'm confident in what you've learned from professors who deeply care about your success, from peers who challenged and inspired you, and from experiences in and beyond the classroom. I'm also confident in your values and who you are. I know that whatever your path takes you, you will carry the character of this university, a character shaped by hard work, collaboration, generosity, and a belief that we are stronger when we work together. So I encourage you in these uncertain times to step forward with confidence. Again, knowing that you are part of this community and we are here for you. And in those moments when you have doubts, remember the University of Saskatchewan is proud of you. We believe in you, and we cannot wait to see the impact you will have. Thank you for sharing this moment with us, with me, and thank you for everything you've done for your degrees and for all your work you've done together. And I really congratulate you. This is an exciting moment for you. Celebrate. Have a great day.
Thank you, President Bruni Basio. I also want to thank Her Honor for making time on her incredibly busy schedule to assist us in the official installation of our president. We know that you have other immediate duties to attend to today, but we also know that you'll be back later in the week for another ceremony. As Her Honor exits the stage today, there will be no music played, but I would ask you all to stand as you are able. So please rise for Her Honor, the Honorable Bernadette McIntyre. You may be seated. Eminent Chancellor, President and Vice President, members of the University Senate and Board of Governors, I present to you the petition of the Council of this university that the candidates be named having fulfilled all the requirements of the bylaws may, with your permission, be admitted to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which they are entitled.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province, and with the consent of the council of this university, I consent to admit you to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which you are entitled, and to vest you with all powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto.
I would ask that the graduates in the front row please rise and approach the platform, as directed by your ushers, ambassadors. As you make your way forward, I'll let you and everybody know how the conferring of the degrees will unfold here today. As you enter the stage, please stop and face the audience as your academic hood will be placed over your shoulders. Once you have been hooded, please proceed to the first podium and stop as the orator will present you by your name. Once your name has been announced, please proceed to the Chancellor. Please be sure to stop and turn to face the Chancellor as he admits you to the Convocation of the University of Saskatchewan. You then may shake hands with the President, and we ask that you continue across the platform here to be greeted by the Dean or representative of your college, and then you will receive your parchment from them. You'll then be directed backstage where our Convocation team will usher you through, and then back to your seats to allow you to celebrate your fellow students. With that, let us begin.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Education, I present to you these scholars, and I ask that you will confer on them the certificate in indigenous languages. I present to you Cree, Autumn, Sunrise, Long John. Elizabeth Anna Amelia Roberts. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Education, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the Internationally Educated Teachers Certificate. I present to you Jinfa Gabiola. Aman Jyoti. Mercy Isa. Navjot Kaur Mavi. Anne Maria Mendes. Uzoma Monye. Abiola Abiodun Nwaji. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Education, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Education. I present to you Seth Adams with great distinction. Sarah Anderson with great distinction. Caitlin Ann Anhon with great distinction. Lucas April. Sawyer Michael Armstrong. Tiffany Marie Armstrong. Cole Nathan Ashdown. Kaylee Marie Ayot. Ashlyn Hope Baba with distinction. Kylie Lynn Babiok. Bonnie Marie Beda. Jomara Maskai Balelis with great distinction. Paige Lopez Barilla. Keegan D. Baca with great distinction. Paige Carla Balogi with great distinction. Oliver Aiden Barrett with distinction. Tristan Bateman with distinction. Aurora Lee Dothier Bedard. Jillian Page Benko. Allison Nicole Bennett with distinction. Zoe Bradall with distinction. Cameron Allen James Berg with great distinction. Catherine Grace Berg Ostrander with distinction. Cadence Ashton Page Besensky. Jaden Kayla Besta. Lacey Gordon Belay with distinction. Dominique Ray Billett with great distinction. Alana Samantha Bobbitt. Eve Boss, with great distinction. Jana Marie Botoff, with distinction. Kayla May Bouchard, with great distinction. Amira Abdul Majid Buruni. Dene Boutilet. Bailey Page Boutillier, with distinction. Dama Ann Buten. Hunter Boyer. Leah Mary Bartvold, with distinction. Cadence May Brio, with distinction. Laurie Ann Lily Briggs. Meredith Nina Broadfoot, with distinction. Amanda Marie Brutzel, with distinction. Cheyenne Haley Bula, with distinction. Krista Leanne Bugabong, with distinction. Paige Alexandra Bennett, with distinction. Justina Stella Lena Benz, with distinction. Erin Elizabeth Bygrove. Haley Faye Callahan. Kyla Jade Catarat, with distinction. Molly Grace Betty Chokan. Jaden Donald Christopher, with great distinction. Keandra Michelle Christopher, with great distinction. Jada Brianne Chech, with distinction. Asa Ann Clisby. Gabriel James Clifford with distinction. Marie Sarah Clipperton with great distinction. Nicholas Conway. Andrew James Cook. Vanessa Marie Kachu with great distinction. Alexandra Carey with great distinction. Jaylyn Jasmine Dino. Kylie Rain Davidson with distinction. Shelby Dallas Davio. Grayson DeCook. Kayla Danielle Delaney with great distinction. Elizabeth Deborah Delorier. Michael Eric William Delorier. Mark Gordon Dacu. Hayden Dickinson with distinction. McKenna Sawyer Dillon with distinction. Michaela Kenzie Dexon. Clayton Curtis Dubille with great distinction. Peyton Cassidy Duchamp with distinction. Nina Victoria May Duffield with distinction. Brennan Quinn Dupree with distinction. Olivia Sheila Durrell. J. Jeffrey Robert Icost with distinction. Kylan Elder. Tina Dawn Elder. Elise Lauren Engel with distinction. Lena Joan Marie Eitner. Kobe Foba. Crystal Favel with distinction. Paige Riley Fettis. Brielle Fiddler. Paige Michelle Finney. Sydney Nicole Flynn. Alina Foyer with great distinction. Lindsay Lee French with distinction.
Holly Louise Gebhardt with great distinction. Jamie Marie Gervais. Allison Mary Gordon with great distinction. Owen Barrett Grabowski with great distinction. Presley Tennille Grombo. Kyle Russell Gray. Ella Janine Aquino Guadalupe. Madison Goodmanson. Alex Hunter Gulka with great distinction. Jaden Don Gunderson. Olin Gustafson. Maya Noel Carey Hadland with great distinction. Madison Bryn Haggard with great distinction. Kelsey Jordan Hall. Jacqueline Amelia Halverson. Juline Isabel Hand with distinction. Precious Joyce Lee Harvey. Kaylee Michelle Harilliu, with distinction. Kingsley Clark Hayes. Sarah Victoria Heisey. Hannah Louise Hellstrom, with distinction. Sophia Catherine Herman. Julian Emma Herman, with distinction. Reed Nelson Dean Hetchler. Megan Carolyn Ann Hebert, with great distinction. Natasha Suzanne Hill, with distinction. Kennedy Peyton Hobson, with distinction. Madison J. Hain, with great distinction. Michael Ming Home. Elizabeth Ashley Hood, with distinction. Berlin Reed Horn. Delaney Grace Humphreys. Jonathan Eichert. Hannah Catherine Urbeck, with distinction. Renee Iron. Chloe James, with great distinction. Stacy Lenny Janvier. Serene Monad Jaradat. Avery Rosalina Johannesson, with distinction. Jaron Paul Jones, with distinction. Sinead Anna Lacey Joseph. Cassie Ray Lynn Cada. Paige Marie Kell, with great distinction. Brooklyn Madison Keller, with great distinction. Sarah Travis Kendall with distinction. Michelle Grace Kennedy. Kia Christina Kennan. Saganesh Kila with distinction. Carisha Kiskotagan. Autumn Hope Collecta with great distinction. Jared Kisowiski with distinction. Kelsey Morgan Elkenstein. Madison Kovacs with distinction. Spencer Cron. Beatrice Kriskoviska Newtsuk. Nicholas Adam Kusi. Shireen Marie Kuka Bryson with great distinction. Ashley Marie Lafontaine with great distinction. Josie Catherine Laframois. Willow Frances Lajamoder. Ryan Henry Lane with distinction. Sydney Brianna Lane with great distinction. Amy Elizabeth Larson with distinction. Monique Priscilla Lawson with distinction. Connor Lemke. Anna Emily Ledka. Megan Colleen Dawn Linklater with distinction. Emma Nicole Lynn Walk. Tyson Edmund Murray Lowen with distinction. Kristen Marie Lusick with great distinction. Julia Lukowicz with distinction. Celine Marie McDonald. Kennedy Reese McLeod. Autumn Leanne McMullen with distinction. Daisy Mack with great distinction. L. Anastasia Maximo with great distinction. Leah Marcia Marshall. Elia Amanda Matthews with great distinction. Caitlin Dawn Maximuck. Nita Marie McAdam. Grace McCullough. Jennifer Robin Julie Raquel McKay with great distinction. Ella Marianne McLean. Eleanor Elizabeth McNeely with great distinction. Max Jasper Miller. Ladella Cruz Mislang with distinction. Cassidy Michelle Ashland Mitchell with distinction. Ethan James Mitchell with great distinction. Gabriel Liam Money. Melanie Tina Jane Montgrant. Jana Morash with distinction. Matthew Albert Morrison. Sarah Murray with distinction. Kayla Breton Lee Mayam with great distinction. Tuba Naim with distinction. Minam Niaz with great distinction.
Katrina Beth Oniski with distinction. Heather Dawn Opekoku Lalaberte. Abigail Orth with distinction. Carl Gavin Ottenbright. Amy Margaret Owen. Amanda Patricia Lynn Paquette. Olena Pavlovska with distinction. Kiara Renee Scher Peterson. Harriet Pierce with great distinction. Mickey Perlitz. Jessica Marie Petrushin with great distinction. Sarah Jacqueline Camilla Petapa with great distinction. Eliza Jane Petty. Emily Morgan Pitters with great distinction. Ashley Dawn Plamondon. Jamie Lou Pouliot with distinction. Saffron Marion K. Powell with great distinction. Lorraine Pratt. Courtney Shea Primo. Caitlin Elizabeth Proudfoot with distinction. Misbah Rafiq with great distinction. Mark Jeffrey Reppin. Abby Maria Ratkovic. Rachel Sherry Rollick with great distinction. Chloe Mary Riesbeck with distinction. Robert A. Regier with great distinction. Callan Gordon Alexander Reed with great distinction. Marzieh Rizai with great distinction. Hillary Ray Reinhardt with great distinction. Sydney Jane Roberts with distinction. Alyssa Lynn Roney with distinction. Colby Tyler Ross. Riley Lynn Romulus. Stephen Richard George Ross. Hannah Lynn Sabin, with distinction. Shad Salido, with distinction. Paulina Elise Lynn Salisbury, with distinction. Gabriella Julia Sarek, with great distinction. Bree Elizabeth Sauve. Erin Catherine Sawatsky, with distinction. Rachel Ann Sawitsky, with great distinction. Sarah Alexandra Syed, with great distinction. Jaden Schafel. Deanna Marie Slosher. Tyrell Kathy Schroeder, with distinction. Brianna Marie Schwarzenberger, with distinction. Janelle Kate Scott, with great distinction. Carlin Dawn Sellinger. Nadia Shaquille, with distinction. Eileen Shaule, with distinction. Robert Schaff, with great distinction. Jessica Shelton, with distinction. Ava Giselle Sieben. Alexandra Katharina Siemens. Isabella Leah Sinclair, with great distinction. Carrie Lynn Singh, with great distinction. Michael Ruel Tonkos Sitten, with distinction. Mihaila Civic. Adam James Andrew Sluther, with great distinction. Colby James Smith. Taryn Shea Aaliyah Smith, with great distinction. Haley Anna Snyder. Jacob James Subshishkin, with distinction. Bellamy Someday, with distinction. Summer Leanne Sunius. Angela Lee Southam, with distinction. Ashton Daniel Springman, with distinction. Kennedy Ray Statura. Ashley Stockvis McCallan, with distinction. Kristen Jewel Striley, with distinction. Janaea Ray Stringer. Sophia Maria Stuber, with great distinction. Casey Rosella Marley Taphorn. Liam Francis Taylor. Hannah Elizabeth Terrett. Ethan Terrence Tessier, with distinction. Allison Sharon Suthan Tetzloff, with great distinction. Brianna Jade Thomas. Haven Georgia Marie Thomas. Chelsea Marie Thatchuk, with distinction. Connor Taves, with distinction. Carmen Sarah Toma, with distinction. Stephanie Toma. Sadie Amanda Trotzier. Rachel Julian Tassani. Brandon James Tuck, with distinction. Rayanne Louise Tulik. Jawad Sana Ula. Sierra Phoenix Vadney, with distinction. Piper Bryn Van Beek, with great distinction. Morgan Vander Sluis. Tan Vu. Jillian Kristen Wagner, with distinction. Alicia Marie Walter, with great distinction. Sadie Marie Ward, with great distinction. Jacob Joseph Wasserman, with distinction. Naima Wazir. Meiji Ann Wyman. Emily Beth White. Shay Mona White. Gracelyn Georgetta Whitefish. Cattery Mary Chantel Whitefish. Braden Michael Witchahan, with distinction. Danica Jolie Wickenberg. Jessica Weeb. Charlie Wilkinson, with distinction. Anna Megan Willis, with distinction. Ella Jade Wilson, with distinction. Isabella Wingert, with distinction. Tegan Elizabeth Wood, with distinction. Shay Johanna Woods, with great distinction. Jillian Marie Zachrison, with distinction. Kiana Storm Zoller, with great distinction.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Education, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the post-degree certificate in education, special education. I present to you Michelle Faye Lachance. Heather Violet McKenzie. Sarah Pierce. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Education, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the post-degree certificate in English as an additional language. I present to you Susana Cristina Diaz Hanley. Heather Catherine Pratchler. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Education and ask that you will confer on them the graduate certificate in the Scholarship of Teaching and Learning. I present to you Abdur Rahman Ahmad. Kristen Haley Moskailak. Carrie Lynn Stavnes. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Education and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Education. I present to you Shaima Mohammed Kodri Abdegalil. Olubukola Oluwankami Abiola. Nana Ya Ayewokibia Ahinini. Mabuba Akhtar. Rumpa Banik. Kelsey Berriger. Courtney Bear. Sarah Bechter. Derek Mitchell Bergen. Courtney Marie Blosky. Lindsay Catherine Marion Bukawi. Hillary Eleanor Boyenko. Seth Kofi. Ashley Paige Colson. Lisa Eleanor Cowell. Christy Donko. Morena Alessandra Dufus. Nicole Emma Dumais. Benjamin John Dunlop. Melanie Sophia El Hafid Linkango. Grace Adidoyin Fashiku. Katarina Kelly Fisher. Natasha Lynn Fisher. Linda Adoma Fosu. Troy Stephen Glass. Reggie Nelson Gomez. Emmanuel Jima. Terry Ray Hastings. Morgan Patricia Hedman. Barbara Nadine Henderson. Musina Hossein. Chantel Nicole Issel. Crystal Gail Genvier. Imeka Benvelda Jingwa. Nicole Danielle Kaufman. Mansoure Sadat Kavanmir. Alan John Clausen. Julie Louise Kobusen. Rotimi Emmanuel Kolade. David Korchinski. Monica Jean Koroluk. Simon Marc Lambert. Daniel Lamptey. Vanessa Caroline Lowen. Shaylin Danielle McKee Robinson. Aaron Lee Manovich. Goodness Chani Maba. Thomas Henry Michael Mackay. Leona Valerie McLeod. Rebecca Marie Medeiros. Miranda Lynn Moccasin. Tessa Jane Nicholson. Derek Ofori Amanankwa. Omodara Aluranti Oladele. Nahani Cree Emma Olson. Deborah Osei. Marley Lauren Ray Parangi. Brianne Danielle Parkalub. Alyssa Martine Perrin. Trudy Ann Tamika Phillips. Lisa Proctor. Shafat Al-Rafi. Ritu Rana. Samantha Ann Roberts. Tyler Schlickemeyer. Chris Edward Schmidt-Watt. Shada Shekarchi. Jamie Simpson. James Robert Stevenson. Amanda Audrey Thompson. Amanda Thorison. Chizitaluam Modesta Uguayani. Kristen Marie Van Danemiel. Bujana Vucinic. Yashika Akila Walters Ellis. Tennille Wendell. Stacian Wheatley. Heather Dawn Wolf. Shaman Yesir. It is customary at the University of Saskatchewan that after being admitted to the degree, our PhD graduates will be invited to join the platform party in a symbolic welcome to a global community of scholars. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these graduates and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I present to you Rebecca Joanne Binich. Rebecca explored how educators sustain their identities and values across the complex landscapes that make up academic life. Key findings suggest that meaningful academic work occurs when educators intentionally connect with the personal values that guide their teaching and relationships. Rebecca. Tyler Bergen. Tyler's research examined the working conditions and professional development needs of Canadian teachers providing behavioral support in specialized settings. Tyler Bergen. Olianka Fawcett Bolaji. Olianka's work explored resilience, identity, and growth of African international graduate students as they navigate new cultures, build community, and discover strength through the challenges and support systems that shape their journey and success in Canadian universities and beyond. Olianka Bolaji. Blessing Dumas Manu. Blessing's work examined how school principals support student learning in rural high schools in northern Ghana. Blessing Manu. Michael Shane Henry. Using critical realism and the concept of necropolitics, Shane examined how Canadian policy impacts First Nations rights, educational outcomes, and overall well-being by exploring how government systems maintain exposure to risk. Shane Henry. Edward Hilliard Kevin Morasti. Edward's research resulted in a case study of the lived reality of senior Indigenous faculty following the Truth and Reconciliation calls to action. Edward Morasti. Betty Matruri. Betty's research explored a leader's developmental journey toward greater adaptability and wisdom, shaped by constant change, uncertainty, and complexity. Betty Matruri. Richard Nyarko. Richard's research investigates responsibilities and expectations for advancing workplace well-being in higher education. The findings encourage institutions to embed well-being as a core institutional value. Richard Nyarko. Please join me in congratulating these graduates on their certificates and degrees.
Eminent Chancellor, in the name of the Council, I ask you to grant the degrees, diplomas, and certificates and absentia to those students who have met the requirements to graduate, but were not able to be present today.
At the request of the Council, I authorize these degrees, diplomas, and certificates to be granted.
I'd now like to invite our Dean of Education, Julia Paulson, to present the College of Education Professionalism Award.
Congratulations, College of Education Class of 2026. Woo-hoo! Now, I learned that I get to make a loving family very proud and surprised. So the family of this recipient is not aware. So that makes it even more exciting and more of an honor to present the College of Education Professionalism Award for Excellence in Teaching to Janelle Scott. So let me tell you a little bit about Janelle. Janelle's teaching areas are biology and French. She completed her first year of the Bachelor of Education degree in her hometown at the USask Prince Albert campus, and then she transitioned to the Saskatoon campus for the remainder of her degree. She gained and made lifelong friendships with future colleagues while growing in her confidence and creativity. Her favorite experiences as a student were becoming a learning community peer mentor and her field experiences. During her placement at Prince Albert Collegiate Institute, Janelle helped coach the girls' volleyball team to qualify for the regional tournament. Janelle says that coaching helped her develop her teaching philosophy both in and out of the classroom. She values the strong relationships she built with students and being able to share new experiences with them. Janelle learned so much about her students, about science education, and the importance of relationships as a whole. She mentions the dissections, labs, and place-based learning as opportunities where she could create moments of excitement and curiosity in the science classroom. As a French immersion graduate from Carleton Comprehensive High School, where she was awarded the Bronze Governor General Academic Medal in her grade 12 year, Janelle was recognized 3 times on the Dean's Honor Roll, awarded the University of Saskatchewan Scholarship in 2025, and is a Bates Award for Excellence in Extended Practicum recipient this year. Woo-hoo! Janelle's been working as a substitute teacher with Saskatchewan River School Division since January, and in the upcoming fall, she will continue to work towards earning her Bachelor of Science in Biology at USask, congratulations, with hopes to eventually pursue a master's degree. Please join us in congratulating Janelle.
I don't know how you could keep that from your parents. Gosh. Oh, well, a little conversation afterwards, I'm sure. So, I'd now like to invite our interim vice president, University Relations Kim Kroll-Goodwin, to the podium to introduce a video message from our alumni.
To our graduates, today you receive your degree from the University of Saskatchewan. This parchment represents the hours of effort, determination, and growth that brought you here. It marks both what you achieved and the possibilities that lie ahead. Congratulations, you have earned every moment of this day. It's my pleasure to officially welcome you into the USask alumni community. Today, you join a network of more than 180,000 graduates living and working around the world. Wherever your next chapter takes you, I know you will make a meaningful impact in your work and in your communities, and continue to be what the world needs. Now please enjoy a short video, a warm welcome from USask alumni to you, our newest members. We are so proud to call you our own.
Lastly, I'd like to invite our Chancellor to provide his concluding remarks on the proceedings today. Chancellor Banda.
Thank you, Julian. This officially marks the end of our convocation ceremony. There are many people to thank who made this convocation ceremony possible, including our vocalist, Brandy Turan, our drum group, Whitefish Juniors, for performing today's graduate entry song, our elders and knowledge keepers, the convocation planning team from the university events team, the registrar's office, and the governance office for their dedication to making this ceremony a success. But most importantly, I want to extend my congratulations to our graduates and acknowledge once again your hard work. Earning a degree, diploma, or certificate is no small feat. It requires dedication, perseverance, and sacrifice. The education you've received from the University of Saskatchewan has equipped you to meet the challenges head-on. The world needs your ideas, your energy, and your leadership. You are the future of our province, country, and world. As you look back on your time at USask, I hope you feel proud of what you've learned and the person you've become. These experiences will stay with you as you move into the next chapter of your life. Congratulations on your remarkable achievement. As we conclude today's events, please remain seated until the platform party has exited the stage. Thank you and have an incredible evening.